Good morning, students. Last time we had finished up to this question tags thing. We have finished this exercise about exercise 7 from your lesson 1, right? The sentence. So we have learned all the types of sentences in this. There are 4 types of sentences basically that we see: assertive, interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory. Right? Interrogative are the ones which ask questions, so it ends in a question mark. Imperative and assertive are normal statements. Imperative are generally commands, instructions, advices, requests. Exclamatory ones are those which show a strong feeling and they end in exclamatory mark, right? Then we saw in details the type of all these sentences, and then lastly we studied the question tags. Now we move on to lesson 2 in your grammar textbook, that is nouns. Let us study nouns. What are nouns? Just write down today's date over here so that you can remember when we started. Defining a noun. A noun is a name of a person, animal, place or thing. It can name materials, it can name an idea, an emotion or quality, a state, etc. Right? All these are coming under the window of noun. Noun has 4 types: proper nouns, common nouns, collective nouns, and abstract nouns. Proper nouns are also called as special names in easy language, and they are the specific names of animals, places, things. For example, India is the specific name of a country. Countries can be many, right? So India, Japan, then China, America, all these are country. No, America is a continent, right? Country, there can be many countries like this. So India is one of them. Kanpur, Ganga is the name of a river. Kanpur is the name of a city. Kapil is the name of a boy. All these are special names or proper nouns, and they start with a capital letter. Then common nouns. What are common nouns? Common nouns are general nouns of places, cities, rivers, persons, all that, right? So they are country, city, river, person in general. ये जो होते हैं animals, right? They are common names. They do not start with a capital letter. Collective nouns. Collective nouns are those which are used for groups of animals, places, things, or persons, right? For example, class of students. Then army of soldiers. Crew of soldiers. A crew of people can also, you can say, crew of navy men. Then fleet of ships, right? So these are all collective nouns. Abstract nouns are something which you cannot see, you can just feel, you can just get the feel of the idea, right? They are just kind of ideas. So kindness, pride, beauty, pain, etc. are all abstract nouns. Now moving on to countables and uncountables. Nouns like country, city, river, person, class, army can be counted. So they are called countables or count nouns. They are also called as what? Count nouns. Generally speaking, most of the common and collective nouns are countables, right? कॉमन एंड कलेक्टिव नाउन्स जो होते हैं वो काउंटेबल्स होते हैं. काउंटेबल्स मतलब जिनको हम आप काउंट कर सकते हो वो, राइट? प्रॉपर नाउन्स लाइक इंडिया, कपिल, कानपुर नेम पर्टिकुलर पर्सन्स और थिंग्स. देयर इज़ ओनली वन ऑफ देयर काइंड. उनके जैसा दूसरा सेम पर्सन कोई होता नहीं है. सो दे आर कॉल्ड अनकाउंटेबल्स और अनकाउंट नाउन्स. Some common nouns that name materials like wood, milk, tea, ink, glass, copper are also uncountables. You cannot count wood, you cannot count milk, right? You can just measure the quantity. So they are uncountables. Abstract nouns are like kindness, pride, beauty, pain, and pain that name states, qualities, feelings or ideas are also uncountables, right? They are also uncountable nouns. Such abstract nouns like kindness, friendship, brotherhood, all these are beauty, pain, right? Love, all these are uncountable nouns. Okay, however, in certain cases abstract nouns may also have a plural form. Abstract noun के plurals भी use होते हैं इनके, right? Like memories, pleasures, decisions, hardships, vacancies, etc. These are also abstract nouns, but they are used in plurals. Soap is an uncountable, but we can have cakes of soap, right? So it becomes countable. Cakes are countable. Then paper is an uncountable, but we can have sheets of paper. So sheets of paper become countable, right? Paper as such आप बोलोगे as a general noun, then it becomes representing the entire class of papers. And where if you say sheets of paper, then it becomes countable one. Wheat, rice, and money are uncountables, but grain and rupee are countables, right? Wheat, rice, and money are uncountables, but grain and rupee are countables. Some words can be used both as a countable and an uncountable. These houses are made of stone. Stone is an uncountable. The child threw a stone at me. Stone is a countable, right? Here the houses are made up of stone. तो house में तो कितने सारे stones होंगे, तो आप एक एक stone को count करोगे, नहीं कर सकते हो. So that is why here stone is an uncountable. While the child threw a stone at me, here the stone is countable. उसने एक पत्थर उठा के he threw at me, right? A countable has a plural form and an uncountable does not have one. Countable जो होता है उसका plural form होता है because you can use it for one or many, but uncountables do not have. For example, we can think of dogs, trees, mountains, classes, armies, but we cannot think of kindnesses, prides, etc. Right? Kindness is a feeling, pride is a feeling. You cannot make a plural form of it, right? Okay. Further, this jug is made of glass. Glass is an uncountable. यहाँ पे जो जग बना है वो ग्लास का है, तो यहाँ जो ग्लास है वो इट इज़ एन अनकाउंटेबल ऑप्शन. आई हैव टेकन 3 glasses ऑफ मिल्क. नाउ दीज ग्लासेज आर काउंटेबल्स. 3 glasses मिल्क मैंने पिया है, तो यहाँ पे ग्लास अनकाउंटेबल है, यहाँ पे ग्लासेस काउंटेबल है. काउंटेबल्स मे बी यूज्ड विथ सच वर्ड्स एज ए, 1, 2, फ्यू, many, etc. A pen, 1 student, a few apples, many children. Uncountables cannot be used with these words. We cannot say a milk, 1 wheat, a few kindness. With countables we can use words like little, a little, much, a little milk, or much help. Right? Okay. Moving on to further abstract and concrete nouns. Now what are abstract nouns? There is another way of looking at nouns. All nouns can be abstract or concrete. Concrete nouns refer to people, places, or things that we can see, feel, and touch. They occupy some space. Astronaut, forest, and helicopter are concrete nouns, right? They are concrete nouns. They occupy some space. Abstract nouns refer to ideas, qualities, states, etc. We can feel them, understand what they say, but since they do not occupy any space, we cannot see or touch them. For example, flattery, poverty, bravery, despair are all abstract nouns which you can just feel them, you cannot see or touch them, right? Now let us study an overview of the nouns. Whatever points I have underlined here, you will have to write down in your notebook. What are the 4 types, basic types of nouns? What is a noun? Please write it down in your notebook as important points. Moving further, nouns: proper noun, common noun, collective noun, abstract noun, countables and uncountable, concrete and abstract. These are the basic types of nouns. Most of the common and collective nouns are countable. Common nouns that name materials like wood, iron, stone, water are uncountable. Proper nouns are mostly countable, right? Abstract nouns are normally uncountable. Advice, assistance, progress, happiness, anger, these are all uncountables, right? Some abstract nouns are also countable. Idea, joy, visit, example, opportunity, all these are countables, right? Then A countable noun is a plural, has a plural form also, right? And uncountable noun has no plural. जो जिसको आप काउंट नहीं कर सकते उसका प्लूरल नहीं हो सकता है, राइट? दैट वी स्टडीड. अगर काउंटेबल है जिसको आप फॉर एग्जांपल बुक, पेंसिल, ये सब काउंटेबल्स है तो उसका आप प्लूरल कर सकते हो. जो काउंटेबल है उसका प्लूरल हो सकता है. जो अनकाउंटेबल है यू कैन नॉट मेक अ प्लूरल ऑफ दैट. ए, एन, वन, फ्यू, मैनी, सेवरल can be placed before countables. Little, much, some can be placed before uncountables because you don't exactly know how to count them. That is why we put such things. Okay, moving on to exercise 1. Now underline the nouns in following story and indicate what kind of nouns they are, right? The great Alexander once visited the studio of a sculptor. Great Alexander, Alexander is the name of a person, so it's a proper noun. Then visited the studio. Studio is a common noun. Studios can be any. Of a sculptor, sculptor is also a common noun. In Athens, Athens is again a proper noun. It is the name of a place, right? Name of a city. The studio was full of statues, right? Studio is again a common noun. Statues is again a common noun, one of which looked rather strange, right? So here strange is a abstract noun. Then further, its face was covered and there were wings on its feet. Its face is a common noun, covered, and there were wings. Wings is also a common noun. On its feet, feet is a common noun. What statue is this? Asked Alexander. Alexander is a proper noun. Statue is a common noun. It represents opportunity. Opportunity is an abstract noun. You can just feel it. You cannot count it, right? Sorry, it is countable actually. Opportunities भी आप कह सकते हो, but it's an abstract noun. Okay. Said the sculptor. Sculptor is again a common noun. The covered face, that is a common noun. Face means that people is a common noun again, are not able to recognize an opportunity when it approaches. Opportunity is abstract noun when it approaches, right? Its wings suggest that it moves off. Wings is a common noun, that it moves off at a great speed. Speed is an abstract noun. You can just feel it, right? And once it is gone, it does not come back. Alexander was greatly impressed. Alexander is proper noun. He said, you are really a great artist. Artist is a common noun again. You have shown me not only beauty but wisdom also. Beauty and wisdom both are abstract nouns. I too have always believed that grabbing an opportunity is abstract noun, and using it to your advantage is the key to success. Key is common noun and success is abstract noun. Moving further, formation of abstract nouns. हम लोग नॉर्मल नाउन्स जो दिए हुए होते हैं उसमें से एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन्स बना भी सकते हैं. तो वो कैसे बनाते हैं, दैट वी शैल सी. वी कैन फॉर्म एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन्स फॉर्म्स एडजेक्टिव्स. फ्रॉम एडजेक्टिव्स में से कैसे बनाना है, तो ब्रेव बिकम्स ब्रेवरी. लॉन्ग, लेंथ. फॉल्स, फॉल्सहुड. From verbs, know, knowledge. Choose, choice. Judge, judgment. From common nouns, child, childhood. Friend, friendship. Slave, slavery. Let us learn how abstract nouns are formed with the help of common suffixes. Suffixes लगा के कैसे बना सकते हैं हम abstract nouns को, that we shall study. In some cases when suffix is added to a word, वी हैव टू ऑल्टर इट्स स्पेलिंग. कहीं कहीं पे सफिक्स अगर ऐड करोगे तो स्पेलिंग को थोड़ा चेंज करना पड़ता है. सो दैट वी शैल स्टडी. नाउ हियर द सफिक्स इज गिवन, द वर्ड इज गिवन एंड द एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन इज गिवन, राइट? फर्स्ट एग्जाम्पल इज ACY, दैट इज AC. प्राइवेट, प्राइवेसी. एज, शॉर्ट, शॉर्टेज. पास, पैसेज. मैरी, मैरिज. वेस्ट, वेस्टेज. AL, arrive, arrival. Bury, burial. Dismiss, dismissal. Try, trial. ANCE, assist, assistance. Abound, abundance. DOM, dumb, free, freedom. Wise, wisdom. ENCE, absent, absence. Excellent, excellence. innocent, innocence, obedient, obedience, patience, patience, parent, sorry, present, presence. Then hood, boy, boyhood, false, falsehood, child, childhood, man, manhood, brother, brotherhood, वो भी हो सकता है, right? Then ITY, equal, equality, moral, morality, timid, timidity, timidity मतलब घबराना, जो एकदम घबरा ये होता है ना, जो बहुत घबराता है अंदर से, दैट इज़ कॉल्ड timidity. Active, activity, clear, clarity, generous, generosity, noble, nobility, human, humanity, popular, popularity, stupid, stupidity, able, ability, brief, brevity, curious, curiosity, necessary, necessity. Then further ICE, coward, cowardice, just, justice, meant, agree, agreement, appoint, appointment, marry, merriment, move, movement, pay, payment, punish, punishment, blind, blindness, sorry, it is NESS, so blind becomes blindness, cheap, cheapness, holy, holiness, large, largeness, ship, friend, ship, hardship, shun, decide, decision, invade, invasion, omit, omission, provide, provision, bear, birth, deep, depth, long, length, true, truth, young, youth, broad, breadth, die, death, heal, health, strong, strength, wide, width. Then TION, act, action, protect, protection, destroy, destruction, imagine, imagination, invite, invitation, repeat, repetition, perfect, perfection, sorry, attract, attraction, deceive, deception, educate, education, introduce, introduction, receive, reception. TY, certain, certainty, loyal, loyalty, cruel, cruelty, anxious, anxiety. Why? Discover, discovery, honest, honesty, unite, unity, unity, unite, unity, flatter, flattery, modest, modesty. This is the way you form the abstract nouns from the given verbs by adding suffixes. कहीं कहीं पे spelling change हुआ है, that you have seen. Write down all these words one time in your notebook as homework. It is very much important that you learn to make एब्स्ट्रैक्ट नाउन्स. वो कैसे बनाने हैं वो यहाँ दिया हुआ है, क्या सफिक्स ऐड करना है. सो प्लीज़ राइट डाउन दीज एंटायर कॉलम्स इन योर नोटबुक सो दैट यू विल स्टडी इट. अदरवाइज आप पढ़ने वाले हो नहीं, तो बेटर है कि राइट इट डाउन वंस इन योर नोटबुक सो दैट यू विल गेट एन experience of reading them. Next, further, others, advise, advice, SE becomes CE, blind, bond, sorry, bind, bond. Then choose, choice, do, deed, feed, food, fly, flight, go, gate, high, height, know, knowledge, lend, loan, lose, loss, practice, practice, prove, proof, strike, stroke, believe, belief, depart, departure, flow, flood, give, gift, hate, hatred, hot, heat, live, life, please, pleasure, see, sight, sit, seat, speak, speech, think, thought, shake, shock, weigh, weight. Right? Now exercise 2, make abstract nouns from following words by adding of these suffixes meant, ness, th, ity. Right? ये suffixes add करके जहाँ पे ज़रूरी है वो हमें abstract noun बनाना है. fair becomes fairness, pure, purity, deep, depth, brief, brevity, it is brevity. Then noble, nobility, young, youth, argue, argument, holy, holiness, clear, clarity, pay, payment, large, largeness, agree, agreement, true, truth, heavy, heaviness, appoint, appointment, busy, busyness, popular, popularity, merry, merriment. Then heal, health, bear, birth. Right? Now all of these you have here, right? Brief, brevity, I will have to confirm. I have a doubt in that. So let's check it. It is TY, ITY है ना? So ITY, yes. Let me check here. No, it's not there. Here it is, brief, brevity. It is given brevity only, so this one is correct. Right? Okay, from exercise 3 we will carry on next time. We stop here today. We will continue further next time. Write down all these words in your notebook. This exercise needs to be written in your notebook. कौन सा word noun है that you have to write. All these points also you have to write, which I have made you underline. Then further we shall do the next exercises from exercise 3. We stop here today.